Hi, I'm TJ,
And I'm Kayla.
and we are Sailing
Sailing
Away
away
with
with
T
T
and
and
K.
K.
Well, welcome back after your 1 week hiatus from the show.
Yeah, it's been a long 2 weeks
Yeah,
since I've been on
oh, I
here.
know. How's been the first week
It's
back
been
with kids? Up,
a
sound
long
works,
two
weekly
weeks.
sound check, everybody. So, how's been your first week back?
It's been good. Monday when we started, I did not have high hopes,
Yeah,
I guess
you
to
were a
say
little
the
skittish
least.
that morning.
The way we are doing school is we have purple days and gold days.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like on purple days, half the students come and the other half of students are at home virtual. And then the next day would be like a gold day. So the ones that were virtual yesterday now come to school, and then the purple ones stay home. So it's like you teach the same kids every day, but half are in the room and half are online.
Just so we don't have a big crowded room with everything
Yeah.
going on.
So like my biggest class size right now is 12 students, which
Right.
is really nice. Um and so I don't know, just I couldn't wrap my mind around the whole in person online type of thing.
Right.
So when we started, I didn't really know what to expect. But it's been pretty good. I mean, kids are they're pretty smart when it comes to technology and like that kind of stuff doesn't bother them as much as it bothers us or like adults. So we've had some technology issues over the last couple of days, but it hasn't actually been that bad.
Well, that's good. That's what I was hoping for. So, I was stressed out with you everything. I mean, even last week because I'm a protective husband. I worry. I mean, on top of everything, your first day back, your check engine light comes on, and
Yes.
it's been a whirlwind of a week. But luckily, that went off by its own. The week's gone
Yeah.
good. We're at Thursday. We're also Friday.
I
Let's.
know the first week is almost
I
down.
know. So let's use the chat first. Of course, we got our friends Us and More, one of our partner channels. We got
The Tyler
the
show.
good friend show. We got Random Cruiser in here. Hey guys, how you doing? My class size thing is going to be forced. When
Wow, that's
wow, when do you
nice.
start? When do you start back, Tyler? I know every state's a little different right now. So when do you start back officially? And I take it you're going to be kind of the same thing.
How is school going to work for you, Tyler? My smallest class has 7 kids in it, and then my biggest has 12. The average is about 9 or 10. I have 6 classes total, so we have 3 classes per day. So we just see the purple kids on one day, gold kids the next day.
Oh, that's the best way to do it. Well, you know what we do. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. I know my works week. I won't go into it, but it's been a little crazy this week because of just a project I got given at the last second. I've been on the forklift for 5 hours each day this week, so a little tired myself. But I thought last week we were gonna do scary movie, but with last second of having I will think again. Us and More, Dwight, Heather, Sean helped me out last week at the last second because I wanted to keep our time in that we always do, but they were good co-hosts for a week, all three of them. So we did have some fun.
Fun.
Yep. So I know you were 10 feet away.
I heard it. I never got to watch it, but
Yeah.
I heard it being
Yeah,
recorded
it was
last week.
it was a different experience because I'm used to a co-host. I'm
Yeah.
used to having you here bounce, boom, 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 everything. But they were awesome, but I missed my K. But anywho, so this weekend is a big, as I like to say from Star Wars, help us MSC, you're our only hope. Because MSC goes cruising Saturday on 2 of the bigger boats. I'm saying ships. Sorry, Tyler. Sorry, Heather. I'm going to get yelled at for that. On 2 of their biggest ships. They're actually the ones that have majority balconies. This is it. I know stuff.
Where are they going out of?
They're going out the Mediterranean. They're
Okay.
going to Mediterranean but there are but their stops in Italy have been changed a little bit. I think it's something that's going to happen here once cruising resumes. That the only way you can get off a boat, off ship. Hey, JK the Rich, how you doing today? Okay, I understand, buddy. You enjoyed there. So I know the guy play piano. He was pretty good. I listened to him play Sweet Home Alabama. He was pretty
We
good.
have a new person in the chat.
Really, Fisher
Fisher
Fun.
Fun Ventures.
Oh, hey, but hey, welcome,
Welcome.
welcome to our welcome to our cruise show. We started doing March, and now it's becoming sandy
Welcome
slowly,
to our
slowly.
hot mess.
Yes, our definitely our hot mess this week. Not hotter than he who will not speak his name of, because we have a special guest at the end of the show.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Is he here?
he's somewhere on the property. I saw a captain's hat running, and I can't find my keys. So
Cool.
yeah, how that works.
So back to this Mediterranean cruise. Like, is the ship full? Or...
It's gonna be. They did get. I think it's gonna be at like 50. It's gonna be less than 50%. They of course haven't shown the lay. I haven't seen anything the layout. We'll get that Saturday, I think, from people on it. They are stopping at ports in Italy and a couple other countries. The one thing is Italy. This is something I think is gonna happen when we resume here. Is that the only way you can get off the ship in Italy is if you have an excursion through MSC, which I think is smart because that means you know where they're going. You have a little, like I said last week. I know you weren't here, but I said the biggest thing with starting cruising is how much control you have right now. That's going to be how much you control your customers, where they're at. Pretty much all that control is a big factor. You don't want randomness. You don't want people going off the beaten path right now as we're pursuing this. So we want to get back to the way things were. But for right now, there's going to be strict rules, and this is how we get back there.
That somewhere, I don't know where I heard it, but I had heard like when we do get back to cruising, they may only let people off who have booked excursions.
Yeah,
like the
that's-
whole getting off and just roaming around, that they weren't going to allow that for a while. That's not verified news. I don't even know where I heard it.
I've heard it off and on.
I heard it.
I've heard on Don's show and Tony on Lead Local.
Maybe
Oh,
that's
wait,
fair.
real quick. I see Tyler saying we start on Monday and we only have 4 days of in-person. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, KO students max are gonna have 3. You're gonna alternate 3 and 2 every week, which
Yeah, like 1 week, because it's every other day. So 1 week, like Purple kids go 3 days, and then the next week only 2.
But back to cruising, I know.
have school every day.
Yes, you
5
do.
days a week.
But at least you're back. Hey, at least you get to leave these 4
Yeah,
walls.
I like being in the routine.
Yeah.
Like, I told TJ that, like, even if we were to go virtual, like full virtual, I would like to go to work every day just to get out of the house.
Right. Well, I was with who was it? It was with the.
Tyler said, "Did y'all hear that the case on the Alaska cruise ship was a false positive? That one test cost the line millions."
You know what? That's happening more places. Like I was talking to Heather from one of our partner channel about these. That if the cruise industry wants to get back to do testing, you can't do the quick test. It's gotta be I mean, if
The
it
one
means
that touches your brain.
yes, but that's the most accurate one because even if let's say we're going on a cruise next summer and they say, hey, why don't you sit in a hotel for 3 days, but we got to do a test. At this point, I'm worth doing it. I'll go through 20 minutes of aggravation to make sure I go on a cruise ship because you have a very, very low chance of getting a false positive than you do on a quick test. Because, shoot, I don't know if y'all follow NASCAR, but one of the greatest drivers ever, Jimmy Johnson, he missed his first race in 10 years because of a false positive. Literally, the next day he tested.
I know
them.
those quick little rapid ones. They're not very accurate.
No, that's costing people. That's costing people income at work, or you have to use sick days or vacation days. I've heard just left and right these false positives, and it's just sad that I understand it's quick,
like they're
but
even giving false negatives.
Exact too. It
people
goes
may
both ways.
Actually have COVID. Ooh, I'm not supposed to say that word. People might actually have.
You get like
it,
3.
But the test is telling them negative, so they go back to work and they're just really spreading more germs.
Exactly. But the biggest thing this week, we should all pray that MSC goes well. Everything goes well. There's no cases on it. That it's in out. Everything works perfectly, and they can go. Because if they can start going, it's going to slowly spread, and before we know it, we'll have cruising back here.
I still don't think it's gonna happen before.
No, it's not.
End of
No, it's.
2020.
I said slow, but I think it's still gonna be slow. But I think they've already moved some. I know some lines have moved some ships to Europe right now because they think they may get the go ahead there first, rather than I think we'll be maybe one of the last countries to go because I see the CDC wants to make sure we're perfect and we're not spreading because let's face it, when cruise industry starts here. masks are mandatory the first probably 5 6 months, which not our favorite thing, but I'd be willing to throw a mask on to go cruising. I don't care. I've been wearing one since March every day,
Well,
so
I've been wearing one for the last 2 weeks. I guess I'm getting used to it.
ex- trust me, since March I'm used to wearing my gator every day. The only gator that matters is my gator mask, not Florida.
There's one of our PE coaches at school was wearing the gator, but he didn't like how tight it fit.
Well, there's
So
different.
he cut up like to the ears, so it made it like just kind of hang.
But you're still there's different sizes. Like
It still covers your mouth. It's just that part that's like tight around the neck
That-
is now like loose.
well, I've learned when I put mine on, I always stretch it out a little bit, and that way it feels a little better because I do have a little
thought
bit
it was
thick
kind of a
neck.
good idea because like I bought one of those gator ones, and when I put it on, like it's like a turtleneck, and like I don't like it. Like
Oh, yeah.
to me, that's harder to breathe in than just a mask.
It can be. I mean, I have the majority you bought me are actually very easy to breathe out of, but like one of them I have is like trying to breathe through. There's one I got through a vendor. Well, who did I get it from? I got it from someone, but it's a little because there's actually print on it. If you have your mouth on that print, because I wore it again out the warehouse because I kind of sweat through mine. I moved to the side I could breathe out of, but some with some of the print on it is like,
Blocking the airflow.
yes.
The most comfortable masks that I have found are the ones from Old Navy.
Yeah, you love those.
Yeah, and you can get a pack of 5 for $12.50, or they even sell packs of 10 for $25.
And the best part of that, they're made out of the material they make shirts out of. That's
Yeah.
extra, so
Like
you're
it's the
it's good for the
leftover
environment.
fabric from the clothes that they already make.
Mm-hmm.
To me, they're the most breathable. Like I could wear them all day and not have a big issue.
Yep, that's a. But I think, but that's our big thing. We got MSC. We got all. I mean, all of us in the cruise community to cross our fingers, say our prayers, that everything goes right. Because if they go right, we are going to slowly get this ball rolling. Because there's that thing in 2022. We really want to, the thing in 2022 that Sean may have hinted on, have completely blown on our show, but.
I don't think it was a hint that he gave.
Oh, I know it wasn't a hit. I'm trying to bring back the subtleness to it. Oh, trust me, he got a little scored by everybody
Ripped
else.
the Band-Aid off and then
Oh, no.
reattached
Oh, I
it. It
know,
don't
well.
work that way.
Well, guys, there may be a group cruise coming up in 2022. Once we get some itineraries up and figure out some logistics for everybody, we're gonna make the formal. But until then, there's something to happen in 2022. But when it comes up, everyone's invited. No one's not. I would love to. I mean, it'd be cool to get everybody in a little.
Can't not invite people.
Oh no, you
to
can't.
cruise.
I mean, no, you can't. I mean, anybody can come, but I want everybody there. I love our cruise community. There's not a single person I dislike in this group. I mean, everybody's cool. I mean, yeah, some of us pick each other. Like I know J.K. the Ranch. I mess with him and Bill for being Eagles fans. I mess with Rayleigh and Blade. For one of them being an Oklahoma State fan, the other one being a Bama fan. Very ew on that. But, we're a good little community, and I like everyone. There's not anybody I dislike at all.
Tyler Show said, yes, you did read that right. MSC does make you book a tour to get off the ship. That's probably the safest.
But I would think if I'm
bet
on
right
a
now.
ship right now, if I'm on these first ships with everything that's been going on, I definitely would want to go through the ship. That way, at least I have a little safe of mind of it, because it's going to be someone they accredited, they've probably picked to. I would think that the vendor they're using probably had to go through some test or something to do this. Like, it isn't just like Sally Joe's tour guide going at you out there. Like, you got someone who they've entrust. And also, the rules in Italy are pretty. You know what, Jay? I'm cool with that, because.
Hey, dogs.
You know what, Jay? No, Jay. I have no ill will against Georgia. We play y'all once every 5 years, unless we're both in the SEC
Georgia
championship.
puppies.
No. Look, as long as you keep being Florida, we're cool. Until you make that mistake and somehow lose to them, that'd be bad, y'all, but just keep on beating Florida, and I'll be happy with you. Except for every 5 years when we play or whenever we beat Bama and goes to the SEC
I
title.
just don't understand. Like in college, you cannot stand Florida, but then when it comes to pros, like we're all like Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay.
Easily. We all graduated from LSU, and Mom's family hit. None of them cared about the Saints till they won their Super Bowl. Dad was a fan from '76 of the Bucks when they were 0 and God knows how long, still in the record books for longest losing streak. And we had season tickets to Tampa, so it's not Gainesville, it's in Tampa. Those are 2 hours
It's
away.
still in Florida.
Tampa hits differently.
Oh, okay. It's on the skirts.
Yep, all skirts. Oh, hey Lucy, how you doing this evening?
Oh,
And
so
Jay
he
said
said
he
he's
was-
gonna shave his head if they lose to Florida.
Look, if that new offensive system you have, you better not, because that system looked clean in your bowl game this year. I really like that news. You guys did what we did, actually brought the spread in. Welcome to the 21st century, like we did this year. I think I got QB. They really got two good QBs this year.
Tyler Show said NCL did move their whole fleet to Europe as the CDC cruise denying consulate made some crazy rules for the crew
Yeah, they're also trying to move them off too. So it's just been. You gotta feel horrible for the crew. Some of these guys have been stuck on there for months, and not see your family. I mean,
What were you watching the other? Or you were watching or listening to something, and it said Royal Caribbean was buying.
that was Q's
Norwegian.
Cruisers. They talked to a. They
a-
said,
a
yeah,
traveling
that was their first live, which I will say, their first live went
Yeah,
great.
They were pretty good.
They remind me a lot of us, how the nervous smiles and I don't know what I'm doing, what I do with my hands type situation, the Ricky Bobby situation. But
It gets better.
yeah, but I looked at didn't see anything. But I know NCL has had some money issues. They've been the worst off of any
Yeah.
cruise line because I mean
I couldn't remember where I heard that.
they heard it from a travel agent at the resort they're at.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in
it's
Cancun
coming
this
back
week.
to me now.
Yeah,
They're in
they're-
Cancun,
right.
and somebody over there said it. Okay.
Yep. So, but I mean, I did some digging. I find anything, but NCL does have out of all the cruises, they have the worst money situation right now, and they're just. I will say, that cruise we canceled, they jacked up the price again.
Hey, really creative.
Hey, Rayleigh, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in there.
Norwegian jacked up the price. Yeah.
Yeah, they went. Well, originally we booked a year ago. It was $1,400 for a balcony. Now, this is New Year's Eve cruise.
Per person.
Per person, that is. They have it at $1,800 as of today. On a cruise, that's not happening. I mean, there's no way we're cruising in December out of New Orleans in general.
Yeah, we can't. We canceled that cruise. My parents are actually still booked on the cruise.
Yeah, but I mean, I think they're
They're
just.
holding out high hopes.
They're-
But
I doubt it.
don't see it happening.
Well, again, like we've always talked about this, is that, even when we start, it's going to be, even when they say go ahead, at minimum, you got 30 days that takes the whole boat to restart and get fully functional, plus
Well-
bring the crew in, plus you got to do COVID. You have to do the C-word test on everybody. And,
Well, I know it was Carnival said when they do start cruising, it's only going to be from Miami, Port Canaveral, and Galveston.
Galveston.
Now, this is Norwegian, but the port of New Orleans is not open.
Well, I
So
mean,
I don't see that cruise.
let's say something
happening.
bigger. The Saints just announced this week that they
Yeah,
can't have
no
fans in the
Superdome.
Dome. So it's going to sound like this when the Bucks play there. Exactly like that. Nothing. No who dat. No, none of that. Just
Who dat?
no. It's just going to be the sweet, sweet yells of TB12 Tom Brady. Who I can't wait to wear that jersey. I'm not wearing that jersey till game one.
I hope he's everything you dream he's gonna
He's
be.
all ready. He's all ready. Because he got them 6 rings. 6.
He doesn't have the little birthmark like Drew Brees.
He also is 43 and looks 32 years old. He
Oh,
looks younger than
Lord.
me. That guy don't even have a...
Rayleigh said it would sound like that anyway.
No, actually, I will give credit. I have been to a couple Bucks games in the Dome, and that's the closest I've heard to a college crowd in a pro setting. They get
Yeah, it's got a
stupid
lid on
loud.
it.
Well, it's not just the lid, the way the stadium's built. They actually hold the record for the loudest fans like cheering. Like it was funny. For pros, like
Okay,
they
I
got
was
loud.
about to say.
It was funny because LSU did it on a Saturday, then the next day the Saints did it, which I'm like,
We was
man,
all hyped up from LSU.
well, yeah, well, probably really hungover because we know how we party. I mean, God forbid we have like a big game, big game on Saturday. They have a big game on Sunday down there. God, the hangover must be horrible on Monday.
I'm honestly not gonna miss no football on Sunday.
There's gonna be football on Sunday. It's not gonna be Saturday.
I thought they were moving some of the Sunday games to Saturday now that.
Well, it's not official yet because see, the SEC, the Big 12, ACC, and the Sun Belt are all
I'm
still
saying,
going.
like, I would rather the games be on Saturday. Like, I don't know. I just don't like
I
games on Sunday.
I like games on Sunday when
Well,
they're
you
like
gotta go to
afternoon.
work the next day.
If they're like 1 o'clock or 3, and I get to sit on my couch, I'm a fit. I get to shoot. I watch my games on the couch or the lazy boy. I mean, it's one of the two
What
spots.
am I talking about? I watch my eyelids when they're on, so
You'll watch every once in a while if it's entertaining.
it really doesn't matter to
Oh,
me
wait.
what day they come on.
Let's see. Yes, Loud Decibel Ring. I think it's called. Yes, it is. Well, actually, Rayleigh, it was the Chiefs beat that. Like I think the next year. I think they still own that record now. But let's see.
Tyler.
And BPL is in some legal trouble as they will put you in jail if you do not work for no pay for the whole no sale time. And after that, after they start, they'll be only paid 1,000 US things for the workers on the boat.
What's
Shit.
BPL?
Yeah, what's BPL? I'm sorry, we're old. Don't know.
He's smarter than us.
He's asked me how's the Cruise. That's gone quiet. I mean, they were pushing, so there's
Shut down.
they haven't been shut down. But here's the thing:
It's
SummerSlam.
gone quiet.
Well, SummerSlam's on the 23rd, and every other pay per view they've done since everything started, they
The
said
sun.
it's crazy.
Like,
Well, that's because
It
it's
just
poor.
flooded.
Yeah.
Like flooded. And now it's like beaming sun.
Well, here's the thing: SummerSlam's on the 23rd this month. They still have not said if it's in the WWE for Performance Center. So there's still the inside's gone dark, but there's still a possibility at this point. So we don't know. I haven't heard anything more, but I know Brian Alvarez. He's supposed to have an update later this week.
Rayleigh said, "That's true. I forgot the Chiefs won it. Are we allowed to say Chiefs still?" I would say Dwight from Us and More would love for you to say Chiefs.
Yes, I would say so too.
He's real upset about the name change.
The Washington football team. I'm sorry, don't take this wrong, Dwyer Heather, but literally the new uniforms look like Great Value brand Alabama uniforms at this point. I mean, I'm not being mean. I just wish y'all already had that. I mean, there's so many. Well, the thing was they had names they wanted, but some guy in Virginia, as they were leaking, was copywriting all of them and buying all the rights to.
Hey, MGM.
Hey, MGM, how y'all
saw
doing
Lucy
today?
earlier.
Yes,
This
we
must
saw
be
you.
Bill.
Hey, Bill, what's up?
Tyler said, Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line, and they sailed to that. Wait.
They said to the crew on the ship according to a lawsuit. Well, that was the one that was going to try to go when the last no sale order lifted. They were going to try to do that Miami to Bahamas. They have like an old, I know it's the old Carnival. I forget what the other old ship.
Rayleigh said, "Don't put my boys, Alabama, in the same category."
That's what? What is
That's
LSU?
The Chiefs, I guess.
No, I mean, I'm sorry for
It's great value.
great value. Look, no, I'm not saying your uniforms, but you guys are. I'm gonna be real. You guys are traditional. You will never change it, just like we'll never change LSU. But those uniforms at Washington, I mean, if I had to compare anything, they're great value brand version of y'all's. I mean, hate saying that, but that's what the first thing I thought. I was like, oh God, the Washington football team. You could have come up with a better name for a year, or just
What's their new mascot gonna be?
they're gonna do. Well, you gotta remember they're like 6 weeks. They're like 4 weeks before the season starts now because the season starts on the 13th
So
next
they're
month.
gonna have nothing?
They're gonna be called the Washington football team. They're gonna go off. Remember they had to kill it this off season, so like right before camp started. So now they're going
the
into.
Washington Rain Clouds.
That's probably too much because they were I mean, what they personally, the way I feel, because I grew up in Florida, you got the Florida State Seminoles, and
What is a Seminole?
it's a tribe. of Indians, and they actually have a chief go on the field on a horse and do their old. Pierce, they would go to war. They'd have a fiery spear they put in the 50-yard line. They glorify the Seminole Indian tribe. That's why you've never heard anything bad, anybody say anything bad about Florida State using an Indian mascot because they actually glorify the tribe. And they do nothing, and they are very tight with the Seminole tribe in
Or
Florida.
are they going to have to change theirs?
No, they won't because they glorify the tribe. And also, like, Seminoles own every major casino in Florida.
Okay, well, like, what about the college team? I don't know who it is right off, but like they come out with the little horses and the little buggy.
That's
Ohio?
That's Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
They're the Sooners. That's a whole. Sooners are people who were like played Oregon Trail the real game. Like they were the buggies and all that. They're Sooners. Boomer Sooner is what they call. That's Ralphie's big. That's Ralphie's team, by the way.
Oh,
Yep.
their buggy fell over.
That was kind of. I remember seeing that. We were at LSU and I was looking on my phone. I'm like, oh god. First I'm like, are those guys hurt? They're
It was
like, they're
in
fine.
slow motion. It
Yeah.
was like,
It was pretty much like all their quarters in the playoff game against LSU. Oh. But anywho, it's
okay, not sure how we got on football talk.
not no, cause I have to, because Alabama. We brought up Saints because, like I said, if you can't have the dome open, what makes you think a port's going to open down there? I mean, they still have the drive-through daiquiris are still closed. You can't like here. You can at least have pickup alcohol drinks from different restaurants. You can't do that in New Orleans right now still. So it's gonna be New Orleans could be a long time before we do anything down there.
Tyler said, TJ, they sail from West Palm Beach, not Miami, and they own the former Costa Neo Classica and their Carnival
Okay,
celebration.
I knew it was a Carnival ship, but I didn't know the second one. So
Tyler is just so smart.
Tyler's a mountain of knowledge, and
Where does he get all that information?
Well, you know what? That's why he's at the end of the day.
The Tyler show will be the future of
He's gonna have
cruise channels.
he's gonna have the most he's gonna have the most friends. He's gonna have the most likes. Tyler's the future of everything we're doing right now. So, you just keep doing what you're doing, kid, because you're on a roll right now.
I'm gonna go somewhere.
Yes,
with
you
all
do.
that
Well,
knowledge.
yeah, and also don't forget he does a Friday show. Like usually some of us are at work, but if you could sneak attack, like I put on my tablet and watch him
A
on my
sneak attack.
not sneak attack, but sneak them on, watch him. Luckily I have a job where I can have my tablet on, listen to it while
What
he's
time
on.
does he come on?
I think you try to go on around 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'm gonna get yelled at by midlife friends if I do that because it's Eastern Daylight Time now, not Standard Time. But I think he's been going on more about 5 p.m.
Letters are literally EST.
But on the live
or
place,
Standard.
they're EDT. I don't know. Everybody's different. Have no clue
Why don't we just do away with all that business?
because
Oh, I know why I got started. Farmers in the field.
okay. That's right. I thought we were going about just times of generals. I jumped on my phone at work. That's the same thing I do. Let's see. The other thing. See, I had a thought, lost it, as always. So,
Well, I think you would put in the...
yeah. What's your favorite scary movie? As
And
well,
we're like 30 minutes
That's it.
in and haven't even talked about
this will be 2 weeks in a row. I've had that. All right. Pull the curve back. Every Wednesday when I'm on my lunch break, I kind of write pretty much a bullet point of what we're going to do, just so we have kind of a way to go. So, last week we were going to do scary movies, but I was kind of working with Heather with doing our show because Dwight was at work and he was just going to go with the flow with us. Mm-hmm. So this week, since we've both been busy, I mean, work for me's been crazy. You've been ultra crazy.
I win the work.
Oh, I know. I'm happy.
win.
I'm happy. I got an hour from you tonight. Really, I'm just excited about that. I get to spend an hour with you, even though it's on YouTube. I'm glad to have you. But
Glad to be here.
yes. But that was it last week. So, what's everybody's favorite scary movie? Everybody's got. Even people who don't like horror movies have one. So. Oh wait! While you're doing that, I'm gonna talk about something. A couple weeks ago, when you were on, we talked about how Disney's no longer doing the not so scary Halloween at Disney World. How Halloween Horror Nights was canceled, but there is one place in Florida you can go get your horror movie fit. You can get your little scare zone fix that's coming soon. Busch Gardens Hallow Scream, which is pretty good. I used to go there if could go to Halloween Horror Night, especially when I was playing college football and come back for fall break, which was like a week we got, or the bye week for the football team. I'd go there because they had better roller coasters, and they're doing it. But here's the thing: there's no haunted houses. It's all open air scare zones, and the rides will be open.
So they're just gonna have scare zones.
Yeah, but the only weird thing, how part of it, you've been to Halloween Horror Nights, correct?
Yes.
You know the scare zones, correct?
Yes.
What scare? A guy going boo 6 feet away, or a guy who has a chainsaw right here out of the blue? What shocks you more?
My favorite thing was those little hanging blood bags.
Oh, those were cool.
Of things.
Of flesh,
Oh,
human
no.
flesh.
What drink was in the blood bag?
It was I think it was like almost like a hurricane. I think it was. It was sweet.
Yeah. They were $10 a bag.
But they were good to walk around with though.
Good. So okay, Busch Gardens is doing Hollow Scream.
Yes.
With scare zones.
Scare zones. They're still doing the fog. They're not doing any haunted houses. They're gonna have the rides open at night. Which, if you ever go to Florida, and I know Tyler, I think you're pretty close. You know Busch Gardens roller coasters. That's an awesome place to go. It's not as expensive as Walt Disney World. It's got an awesome zoo too. Like the zoo at Busch Gardens is pretty legit. Well, one day when I take you to my old stomping ground, we'll have to go because it's full of roller coasters, but it's like half rides and half zoo, and the zoo's really really good there. They've always expanded on there.
I saw something. I want to say it was on like my Facebook. Where we live, close to Baton Rouge, they have a big haunted house here every year called the 13th Gate.
Yeah.
And it says it was an open casting call, but like, how are you gonna do?
Yeah,
a
that's
haunted
you
house,
can't do one there
social
because
distancing in the dark.
you can't do 13th. There's no way you do 13th Gate. There's no way.
It was on my Facebook.
I know, but
We're
I
gonna
just
have to
don't.
research that.
Yeah, we're definitely because all right, 13th Gate is our big Halloween. I mean, it's a good haunted house for being a non-Universal, non-Disney.
It's ranked like one
It's
of the scariest.
one of the scariest in the South. Yeah, I mean,
it's
every year they do.
expensive.
I mean, they have certain parts they kind of keep the same year by year. But it takes you, but there's certain parts that you do, and it takes you a good 20, 30 minutes to get through it. So, I used to go a lot for my old job. My dealership I worked at, we were sponsors, so we all got 4 free tickets a year. And we always go as groups for the dealership to go.
The last time I went, which was a good 5 or 6 years ago, the tickets were $50 a piece.
Oh, wait. Tyler said, TJ, no live show today as I am heading to Cocoa Beach to hopefully fly my drone around the Disney World.
The
Disney Wonder, sorry, sitting at Anchorage if it's back there on Friday. Well, that's awesome, man. You have fun at Cocoa Beach, my friend.
Could he? That would be awesome to
Yeah.
watch. Like,
Well, the thing
MGM
is,
said, Tyler, I got to see that.
you got to be, unless he brings his laptop with him, you got to be monetized to do a live on your phone. So, unless he brings his laptop or has like a little setup out there with a hotspot, it's kind of going to be hard for
That would
him.
be
So,
a cool show, though.
that'll be, but it's going to be a good video though. That's the cool. Even if there's no video there, just going out there, something different to watch. I mean, I would watch this.
You don't have to be monetized to a Facebook Live.
That's true, but he wants it out here too, because we're all trying to get the views right now. So that's the goal.
But if he just wants to share his experience.
Yep. Oh, I think another thing we need to talk about is the Cruisathon coming up on the 22nd with the live place.
Yeah, but what's this Saturday?
This Saturday, Memorable Sex is going to go over that.
Oh.
He's got to get here. But the week after this Saturday, we're going to be part of a Cruisathon with all our partner channels. Let me pull it up real quick. Sorry.
You don't know them by heart? Us and more.
And well, I know I'm going to give their times too, they're on too, and everybody else's time. Got to give everybody credit. I mean, we're.
Well, come on. You should have had this ready.
Well, I
MGM said, no, you don't have to be monetized.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. I didn't. I read something where on the phone it's weird. I'm glad to see where it's not throwing their holiday event to the.
I love going to see
Walrus and I at the show. You know what I love that SeaWorld?
What? SeaWorld does like a Halloween show?
Yeah, they do. All of them. All the parks do in Florida.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't live in Florida.
Well, you
How would I know
thought
that?
you visited a lot. Okay, here's how it's gonna run. It's gonna be August 22nd. First, Deed from the live on the Live Place. He's gonna be on the Live Place YouTube channel. He's gonna lead us. He's the one who kind of all corralled us all at this point. Then, of course, our partner channel is gonna be MGM Family Travels. They're gonna be at noon. Now these are all Eastern Daylight Time. One is gonna be Life is Good Today. Two is gonna be Cherry's Awesome Sunset Travels. Three
I
is
think that's Sherry.
Sherry. I'm sorry. How did I say?
Cherry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sherry. You know, I got an aunt named Cheryl too. So it's weird. Sherry, Awesome Sunset Travels at
I
2.
mean, most people don't name their kid Cherry.
Well, 3 is the King of the Shoey, Visos Travel. 4 p.m. will be Midlife Crazy, which they got that was the last slot they got this week. We'll be on at 5. Of course, LFTK. At 6 will be Rayleigh Creative Travel. 7 will be JNN Travels. 8 p.m. will be Griswold. Then we'll have back-to-back partner channels to close out, which will be at 9, Us and More, and at 10 p.m. the Down Under Cruisers.
MGM said Cherry. Is her name Cherry or Sherry? I always thought it was Sherry.
Well, I guess here everything we say is like share and stuff. Yes, Lucy, he is the king of shoey because how many people did he get to do shoeys that night at Edna's Cruises on? We went from having
I would have liked to have tested Rocky's blood alcohol level. That
no,
night.
but we were doing a clean, wholesome family cruises on. Then he started doing shoeys. It became boozing for a cause. Nothing bad. We got the money, but so it's Sherry.
But is it pronounced?
Is it chair like ch like you would say
Is it
ch in
like
church,
cherry
or is
or-
like share like I'm going to see Cher in concert?
I know how it's spelled. I just assumed she said Sherry. Mm-hmm. Is it cha or sha?
Yeah. You just show us the letters in here, so
Cha or cha?
yeah. And the thing is, we're looking at it, and they've probably already said something to us, and okay. Oh, we could have done it at 4, but it's a little late. Oh, okay.
Tyler
Oh,
said,
it's like Cher. I think like Cher. Okay, I think it's Sherry. But we could be way wrong. I wish she was here so she kind of like scolded us, say we're saying her name wrong. Yeah, it definitely came a drink-a-thon.
Maybe it did.
I don't remember Twisted Trivia Part 1. I really don't. That was a train wreck.
Tyler, he said something, but you wouldn't stop talking.
I could have done it at 4.
No, he said, I do hope the ship gets back in time from its water trip and goes back to the place it was last night.
That I hope it does too. And
See, Tyler, I got you, Tyler. He was just going to roll on by.
we should have Tyler on one Thursday. That'd be interesting. Maybe do like I said, maybe do a drive-through show soon where we're out of material and everything.
When I'm busy with school.
I could do that. Well, true. That's probably that's one thing's gonna happen is that she is here for Thursdays if we have events on Saturday.
I can do weekends.
And she can do weekends, but if just with everything going, unless it's like a break or something.
It's going to be hard.
During the week, it's gonna be hard. If you need me, I'm always available. But that's how it's gonna be, pretty much till then. So, but yes, we talked about Hollowscream.
Share. I'm going back to what Lucy said. I think like share, like something.
I'm gonna go
share.
Sherry, like we.
So Sherry.
Yeah, kind of like my Aunt Cheryl. So.
So not cherry.
I'm sorry. It's been a long week. I get some mulligans today. Okay. This is. Oh, you gotta remember, I'm gonna be on Us and More tomorrow with with the Down Unders, and they
I
got
feel like you live on that channel.
well, they're good friends of ours. I mean, we're planning like 9 different things
They
right
need
now.
to rename it Us and More NT.
Well, that pretty much what it was last week. So, but I think we're doing that. Then Twisted Trivia Saturday on the Us and More channel, which you're the scorekeeper. I get kicked out of my own house. I have to wear. It's like reverse house arrest because I can't be on the house, but I can be anywhere else. And he gets whole River Road destroyed. But he's gonna go over that later when he shows because we are like, I think he said 7:40. He said he was gonna come around 7:40, 7:45, somewhere around there.
Tyler said, I remember from the Twisted trivia is the bad Wi-Fi and the mic.
Well,
We've upgraded, Tyler.
two things changed. I found out this computer, we all have wireless routers.
We had to get a mic.
We got a mic, yes, because this internal mic in this Chromebook's gone. And the other thing is, I found out we all got our wireless routers the 5G or the 2.5. For some reason, when I logged on to do this, it was on the 2.5. That's why we have not had any glitches since then.
Ain't that something?
Yep.
Right when you need it to work, it glitches out.
Yep, I know.
But yeah, that first, like during Edna's and that cruisathon, yeah, that one was bad. But they did a second one and it was fine.
That one went well. We just, the main problem with that, we accidentally went on Griswold time. So this next one, they planned it at 9, so they could be a little later and a little raunchier and a little riskier. And all I got,
y'all need more raunch.
Oh, it's worse this time. I saw the
Midlife Crazy.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Hey.
Hope you guys. How's everything on the West Coast, Brad and Kim?
Y'all ready for trivia on Saturday?
Well, supposedly Brad's not going to be there. He's got some guy named Stud McNaughty or some weird stuff like that. I mean, this thing's going to be weird. I mean,
he said raunchy.
Oh yeah, raunchy, risque.
Yeah.
I mean,
rated R, NC-17.
Hard R. Now, it'll be NC-17. That means you got a ton of nudity. It's almost porn.
Oh, there's no nudes.
No, there's no nudes. I mean, I know.
Lisette. You got him in the little.
Yeah, he may have a ball pop out, but you get away with that on R though. So, I have bought a good bite for the drink.
MGM said it looks great tonight. AV perfect.
Thank you. I think also it's the aesthetics of this room and everything and all that stuff,
The fact that I'm here.
The fact that you're here, yeah. Because last week I felt off my game last week. I mean, it was kind of weird.
Midlife said, "Oh no, that's not us."
No, not at all.
Raunchy, that 3:00, 3:30.
Yep.
Sunday show.
I know it's.
No raunch at all.
No raunch, no drinking, just a good wholesome family show with red wrenches everywhere that sometimes look like they need Valtrex. Who's knocking on the door?
I don't know.
Should I go check? Oh shoot. I'll go check. I'll be right back.
Leaving me here alone.
You got the chat. Midlife's here to take care of you, and you got us and more. You got Tyler, so
just. I don't know if us and more are still in here. They haven't said anything in a while.
Okay.
Oh, Midlife said we're a family show.
Oh, very much. It's great. I mean, you guys should be on Disney Plus. So let me go check on the door. I'll be right back.
Disney Plus. So, guys. I see it is different when you're by yourself. It's intimidating being in here by myself.
What the? Oh,
Lord. Tyler said Lessex. Is that you, Lessex? MGM said be careful.
It's a sign!
Oh, God.
The sex focusal! Sorry, I played an old trick on your husband. Does this rag smell like chloroform?
Why don't you get up and do a little whirl so they could see?
What, with my girls?
No, back it up so they can see.
The Daisy Dukes?
Daisy Dukes?
Yes! They breathe easy in this hot, humid Louisiana you have.
Be careful, things might start popping out.
It's okay, they can't see.
Oh.
So this Saturday.
Midlife said untie Gina already.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, Gina's still up there, all tied up. Trust me, I'm running up there once this is done.
Hey, always on the move.
Hello,
You're
always on
laughing.
the move.
Oh, look, our ratings just went up. Like, more people are joining when you're here.
Ever heard of the wrestler, Le Champion, Chris Jericho?
Chris Jericho.
He is the demo god. I am
bit
the
of the
view
bubbly.
god. Little bit of the bubbly. That is my favorite person. We were partying on Fozzy at Sturgis this weekend. No social distancing, just wildness. Me and Gina raged for days. Then we got on our moped and came back.
MGM said I watched Bruce get swatted. Alright, so what are you here for?
Well, I'm here to promote. What else would I come here for? You're out of Keystone Light and Old Granddad Whiskey, so I guess I should promote the show I'm doing. It's trivia. Twisted Trivia. Menage a Trois. Or as he's been calling it Part 3. I call it Twisted Trivia Part Menage a Trois. It's gonna be filthier. It's gonna be weirder. We're going on at 9, so I can say words I can't even say here. So it's gonna be wild. I have already... Do you want to leave? Do you not like me?
No, I'm telling them, like, they might need to cover their ears. You never know what's going to come out of that mouth of yours.
You never know what I'll say. But the other thing I will say...
Where's Gina?
In the act, tied up literally.
Oh.
She's into that. But anywho, it will be a 9 p.m. show. Put the kids to bed. Take off your pants. Crack a beer. Or 12.
Without pants?
You're at your house. Or if you're at the pool. Or at least you have underwear on. You can be in public. It's not bad if you got underwear on. I mean, I don't believe in that stuff. That's the devil's clothes is underwear. Always remember that. Never wear underwear.
No underwear.
No underwear. Just free balling all the time.
Well, I don't have balls.
That's true. I'm sorry. But anywho, it's Twisted Trivia, partner Menage a Trois. We have the regular contestants. We have MGM Family Travel, us and more, the Down Under Cruises, and a new victim.
Oh, new person?
New people I get to harass and make them feel awkward and make them
Who
question.
in their right mind would take that spot?
Brad and Kim from Midlife Crazy.
Oh.
I heard they are bringing some guy named Stud McNaughty. What type of name is that? Really?
Brad is excited because pants are optional.
They're always optional. You come to a LaSex Ferguson party, I call them down under parties because it's only tops required. No bottoms. No bobs at all. Just things hanging out.
What's it called? A down under party?
I call it the Sean party. 1 to 2. But it's going to be ridiculous. I've made a brand new set of questions. We are going to do a little bit of my version of Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, boy.
But they are sadder. And I have a good friend of mine. A good travel companion I've known for years and years. Raphael from Visos Travel will be my guest
Rafi.
judge. Yes. So he will be helping me judge the victims' questions on the Cards Against Humanity part.
Midlife said hashtag just swinging.
Always swinging. Always batters up with me. But it's going to be weird. Tell me, did he buy any more Keystone Light?
I don't think they sell that anymore.
Oh, they do. They do. I was in the Piggly Wiggly yesterday, and they had it. In Sturgis, where I came from. But does anybody have any questions for me, LaSex Ferguson, at all while I'm here?
Okay, so just to kind of recap,
Yes.
this Twisted Trivia is going to be this Saturday.
9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. But I call Eastern Standard Time!
Okay, so this Saturday, August 15th at 9 o'clock Eastern.
And I'll be legally taking over the Yes and Ball channel. I will have full control of all their things.
Tyler said we need to get this show on that radio station in Florida that you can rent for $200 an hour. Man, you can do all kind of stuff in Florida.
Florida, like I said, that's why I vacation there. There's no rules, there's just guidelines, and even those can be bent.
So how long are you here for?
I don't know until TJ figures out the way to kick me out. Oh yeah, he's kind of passed out in the man cave over there. He kind of dropped quick too. May have hit his head.
What'd you get him with?
I told you. I asked him if this rag smelled like chloroform, and he sniffed it.
He's not a smart one.
Not always, no. But he does provide me old granddad whiskey and Keystone Light to shut me up. It does let me steal his car keys all the time. So,
Cool.
yeah, we'll say, he does have a nice truck. Does have a nice truck, too. Me and Gina spent many nights in there.
Oh boy. You be careful in that truck.
Oh, I don't drive it. I just use the back seat.
Ew.
Don't fold out those seats.
Are you social distancing back there?
Nope. I don't believe in that. Actually, I
Are
believe
you
in it.
wearing your mask back there?
If you mean Gina's pantyhose, then yes.
Oh, pantyhose.
Yes, I like to wear them.
The Tyler show said down under. I get it.
Good, Tyler, you're learning. You will learn a lot on my show.
Don't listen, Tyler. He's gonna corrupt you.
So, he's from Florida. He's going to be corrupted at one point or the other. So what question you have about the trivia show? Any more, like, time frames? What insults I may use on Brad or Sean?
I'm just the scorekeeper.
Yeah, no, you do fairly good at that. Not like your husband, who I can't even trust anymore.
Yeah, I have trust issues with him too.
We all do. We definitely all do. He's not a cool guy. He's kind of a loser.
He's not that bad.
He wouldn't let me play his PlayStation 4 last night. Said I would, because I said I was going to use it like a baseball bat for a softball game. He was kind of a dick.
We're not late yet, so
Oh, I still have 9 minutes to go, though. Should I go see if I can wake him up?
yes. you
Okay.
should.
Well, I will see you Saturday, my dear victims. We will have a raging time. I will have my script. And also, there is a public service announcement I have wrote. So,
Tyler said, "Oh, the shoe drinking guy will be on too." Yeah.
yeah.
Rafi's gonna be our special guest judge.
Yes, and I can't wait. Like I said, me and Beth traveled the globe together in our younger days, back in the 1980s. Well, I bid you adieu. Probably got to untie Gina and, do some weird stuff.
Watch your undercarriage when you get up.
Why? That's a gift from God. If you see that, it cures you of anything.
Just keep it in those little shorts you got on there.
Look, I'm going to jog layer these, whether you like it or not. All right, I will see you later. Gotta untie Gina. Bye.
Look at his shorts. Okay, guys. So this Saturday, August 15th, on Us and More's YouTube channel, we're having the 3rd installment of Twisted Trivia, hosted by your favorite, LaSex Ferguson. Contestants will be Us and More, the Down Under Cruisers, MGM, and special guest this time, Midlife Crazy. And we have special judge, Rafi from Visos Travel. So be sure, go ahead and put that in your phone right now, 9 o'clock this Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern, on Us and More's channel is where the 3rd installment.
They can chloroform me again.
Did you sniff the rag?
No, he just threw it in my face and said, "Breathe hard, dummy."
Why'd you listen?
When the rag's like this, you have no thought except breathe in. It doesn't work like you don't get options on that with him.
No.
He just makes it sound like it was a decision I had. But he's up in the act now. Now, probably about the Blair Whitesnake again. So he went over to the trivia show.
He did. He gave us a little pre-show almost of all of him with those little shorts.
Those are horrible.
He was bouncing around and out of them.
He tried to use my PS4 as a baseball bat at a batting cage yesterday. Yeah, it said he was going to play PS4.
What era is he from?
I don't know.
Like, what was he a captain of?
Pirate ship in Saudi Arabia? I don't know. He's probably Somalian pirate fraud. I have no clue. He may have just
A
bought...
pirate ship in Saudi Arabia?
Somalia. I don't know. I don't know this guy. For all I know, he bought a P-Row, put SS some LDR, and, went fit and, called himself a captain. I don't know. This guy's insane. I don't know how he got squatter's rights in our attic. In just our attic. He said something about ownership doesn't count if it's above ground. He said he owns the air there.
I'm out.
I don't know anymore.
Can have it.
He can definitely have it.
All right, guys. So be sure you check out that hot mess of a train wreck.
Yeah. Y'all have fun with that
Saturday.
crap.
Also, don't forget to check out our partner channels.
Yep.
That's gonna be Us and More,
Tomorrow
Down
night.
Under Cruisers, MGM Family Travel, and Footprints on Your Heart Nursery.
And remember, tomorrow night at 8, you got Us and More.
Yeah.
You got 10 o'clock the Down Under Cruisers. We got Twisted Trivia again at 9 o'clock Saturday on Us and More channel.
When is the next time MGM is on?
MGM is going to be Tuesday. They're making up. If you notice, they lost power last week.
Stud McNaughty is in the house. Got his own little name and everything.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I'm gonna go ahead and warn you. You don't want that smoke from him. You don't want that smoke from Sex.
Tyler said someone disliked the show. Would you look at that?
Would surprise me. Would not surprise me one bit. Hey, also, let's see. I see we got 11 in here. If y'all might hit that little like button. Oh, 12. Sorry, I see yours now. Y'all might hit that like button.
They've all liked. If there's
My phone's behind it. My bad. I'm sorry, everybody.
There's
I'm
11
bad.
people watching and 11 likes.
Oh, good.
They've all done their homework.
Well, that's good. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And also, like, friend, our partner channels. Go friend Tyler too. Tyler's cool as crap. Same thing of midlife. Always on the move.
Cool as crap.
Yeah.
I do want to say a special thanks to the guest that we had tonight.
Oh yeah, who was that? I forgot. It was Fun Venture.
Fisher Fun Ventures.
Yep, that
I'm
was
not sure
a-
if they're still in here, but
Nope.
that was a new name from our chat.
Yep.
So check out their page, Fisher Fun Ventures.
Yeah, hit the friend button. Hit the friend button. Hit the belt. Hit the bell too.
Say button.
I hate you.
He says button.
Button.
I got a belly button.
Making fun of a guy with speech impediment. That's so classy of you.
Hit that friend button.
You're so mean to me sometimes.
Okay, so check out Fisher Fun Ventures.
Well, I want to do a little bit more Stud McNaughty, tell me a little about yourself. I heard a rumor you're taking Brad's spot Saturday. Is that true?
Stud McNaughty, are you still in the house?
Yeah, I've heard
He
this.
said button.
I hate all of you.
He does. In the morning, he's like, hit the snooze button.
Well, because you have 19 alarms that go from 5 to 6. I'm the type of person, one alarm, I'm up like the freaking Undertaker. Her, on the other hand, has that 15 between 5 and 6. So,
I
well,
like my sleep, okay? I have to be pried away from it.
I could yell. I could just get a mega horn and make it real quick at 5:30.
No.
Yep.
I like to hear you say button.
This again. You sound like my entire family right now.
I love your speech impediment.
You're mean. You're so mean. That's it. I've been rolling Sex Ferguson's kids here at school.
No.
Yes. LeSex Ferguson the 5th.
All right, guys. Well, we're in our final minute. So if you are a creator, go ahead and hashtag creator in the comments.
Yes, please.
If you haven't done so already, go ahead and... Oh, Stud McNaughty. Yes, I'm taking his place. Y'all have never seen a wrench like this.
Well, I think I heard you dated Gina, right? Is that true?
Wait, Stud dated Gina?
I think Brad and Stud dated Gina. I heard a rumor like that. Well, Gina's gotten around.
Gina gets around.
Gina's definitely gone around.
Hashtag creator, always on the
Move.
If you have not checked them out, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Yes, always.
Tyler Show, hashtag creator. Tyler is just downright full of knowledge.
Oh yeah, you need anything about cruising or theme parks or definitely roller coasters.
I thought he just said creator of orgasms.
Okay.
You need to up your game.
Well, that's all the sex. That's not me. I mean, trust me.
Really creative, hashtag
Lucy always married to a creator.
Lucy, married to a creator. Thank you guys so much for joining in this week.
Yes, thank y'all as
We
always.
appreciate it. I know it's rough during the week, and it's rough for me to get here.
Right.
I gripe before the
But
show starts every week.
but you got here. It's all
But
matters.
I'm
So
here. That's
we will
right.
see. Well, the sex will see y'all Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow on Us and More. If
Hope
they
to
haven't,
see lots of you at Us and More,
Yeah.
and then on Down Under Cruisers,
Right.
and then back on Us and More Saturday for Twisted Trivia Part 3.
or is I was coming to. I heard him say menage a trois. Was that true? He called it part
Yes.
menage a trois.
Life is good today, also.
Yes,
Hashtag
creator. Thanks, guys, for popping at the end.
Yep. Lucy
Yeah.
said, great live, guys.
Yep. Oh,
Good
life.
job.
Yeah, good job. Oh, life's good. The guy you had was really good, by the way. I did catch some of that before we went live, so I just wanted to tell you that. So y'all keep on doing the good work over there. So
Yeah, we listened to him for a
yeah,
little while.
let's do while we were kind of getting set up because it'd been a minute. So
Bailey Creative, good show. Take care. All right, thanks guys for tuning in. We hope to see y'all a little bit this weekend.
yeah, I'll see y'all
for
tomorrow
part
night.
3.
Part 3. Jesus, this is gonna be horrible. So
Bye guys.
bye, guys.